guys, welcome back to another video. This is Reuben Lardizabal. If you're new here and you like magic, do consider subscribing me down below and press the bell button for the notifications for more of my latest magic videos. So guys, if you haven't noticed, I have here our new kittens. Of course, the mommy is actually Scarlet, which is a Persian, and the male is actually a Maine Coon. So this is half Maine Coon, half Persian. Look at those kittens, so adorable. Okay. Alright, here's mommy. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting on Paul Gertner on Penn and Teller Fool Us. Actually, he fooled Penn and Teller on his first performance, and I think the second performance where he used cups and balls, he actually did not fool, but let's see if he can fool Penn and Teller on his new magic. So let's watch and see what Paul Gertner has in for us. Let's check this out.
Welcome back. 2 Fuller trophies have been earned. Maybe this next magician can make it 3.
Hi, you may know me by now. I'm Paul Gertner. The only magicians that have been on this show more than me are Penn and Teller.
Welcome, Paul Gertner.
Yeah.
Gertner, you fooled us. Can you see that?
It's been an honor to be invited back. This time it just feels like, the stakes are raised a little bit more, because if I fooled them tonight, I fooled them 3 out of 4 times. I know they'd prefer to have it 50-50. And I've had 2 years to work on this trick. And even up until the last 3 days, I was still fine-tuning. I've been able to put some of the pieces of this trick before some of the best sleight of hand artists and get their input too. So it's not just me up there tonight on the stage. I'm coming with the knowledge of some of the best magicians in the world.
Wow. Nice.
For a Fool Us record 4th time, please.
Oh, it's his 4th time.
Gertner.
Let's see.
Penn, Teller, would you join me on stage?
You bet.
I think it's gonna be a card trick.
We're watching you like a hawk this time.
Thank you for joining me at the table this time. Now, as you know, one of the very first tricks a magician learns is what we call a pick-a-card trick, yeah? And in a pick-a-card trick, the magician shows the cards to be all different. He has someone pick a card, and then the magician has to find the card. But you see, you guys have seen thousands of pick-a-card tricks, right? So tonight I wanted to show you something a little different. I'm going to show you a pick-a-pick trick.
Oh.
Guitar picks.
Guitar pick.
Now, Teller, I'm going to have you pick a pick, but I want to make sure it's done completely randomly. In other words, I could already know which color pick you're going to choose, because I could have gone on the internet, done a little research, figured out maybe what your favorite color
all
is,
in the box,
and
different
that might
colors.
influence your decision. So instead, I'm going to place the picks in the box, shuffle them up, and if you extend the index finger of your right hand, and if you reach down into the box, go ahead. I'm going to have you simply pick a pick.
This is the hard part.
That's the hard. You got it. Place it right down there on the table.
So I think this part, there might be a suspicious thing about this box. Let's continue watching.
Now, Penn, you're going to pick a number.
Okay.
Between 1 and 52.
Okay.
I want you to choose a number that you're going to be comfortable sticking with.
Okay.
Do you have one? And for the first time, tell me and everyone else in the audience, what number are you going to choose?
47.
47.
47.
Okay.
Blue pick
Now,
and 47
Teller, you're
number.
going to pick a card, but you're going to pick the card with the pick. So I want you to start at the top and leave that pick somewhere in the deck. So the point of the pick will determine the card you select. Okay, so just very lightly, and whenever you want, leave it go. Now, I'll separate it. We can see the card, the pick. I'm going to place your card and the pick right down there. And in fact, if you would take the pick in your hand, and I'd also like you to take this pen. And I want you to write your card on one side of the pick. So if you took a 2 of hearts, you could write 2H, okay? And I'll show it around so that you get a chance to see it, okay? And once that's done, turn the writing side down.
That's a Jack of Diamonds.
On the table. I'll give it to Penn. And Penn, I want you to write your number. I believe you said 47 on the other side.
I believe I did. I was worried I might forget. I'll try to write it.
Okay.
Which I rarely do.
Perfect. And now I get to use a joke that I've literally been waiting 4 seasons to use. You can keep the pen, Penn. Put it in your pocket. You know what? Get a good look at the card. Forget the comedy, I'll stick with the magic. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to continue shuffling the deck until Penn says stop.
Shuffle back.
Stop! Right there. Do you want these on top or on the bottom? It's your choice. On top. Now, Teller, you are now going to make one final decision. It's going to alter the outcome of this trick. Do we cut the deck or do we leave them as they are? Cut the deck. Simple.
Cut the deck.
Now, let's review. Teller, you picked a pick. You used the pick to pick a card, and you then wrote your name of your card on one side of the pick.
Okay.
Penn, you picked a number from 1 to 52, and you wrote your number on the other side of the pick, and you're comfortable with that number.
I am.
Do you want to change your mind?
I do not.
Okay.
47,
Now,
Jack
I'm going
of
to count down
Diamonds.
47 cards. Watch closely. I'll do it as quick as I can, but I'll be very fair. Watch. Since you said 47, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Would you agree? I'm going to place the 47 card right beside the pick. Now, Penn, if you had set a number smaller than 47, we would
That
have
is
landed on
the
one
Jack
of these
of
cards, all
Diamonds.
different. If you had set a number larger, we would have landed on one of these cards, all different. And in a moment, you're going to be sitting in the center of the theater trying to figure out how this trick is done. And there are going to be 3 questions in your mind, and I'd like to address them right now. Yes, Teller? At the very beginning of the trick, I offered you the option of choosing one of 6 different colored guitar picks. You happened to choose the blue one, but it was a completely random choice on your part. Number 2, yes, gentlemen, this is an ordinary deck of cards, and you are more than welcome to examine them if you'd like.
He's
And
actually
number 3, and this
overproving
is the
it.
one that just might fool you. Yes, Penn, at the very end of the trick, after you wrote your number on that guitar pick, I even asked if you wanted to change to a different number, and you could have. But you said no. So for the first time, would you turn over that guitar pick and show us the card Teller selected?
It's the Jack of Diamonds.
Well, there's only one question left to answer, and that is, if this card is a Jack of Diamonds, did this trick fool Penn and Teller? But Penn, Teller, I was pretty sure you were going to choose a Jack of Diamonds, and I was pretty sure you were going to pick a blue pick. And I was positive you were going to say number 47. In fact, I was so sure I actually made a prediction at the beginning of the trick. Penn,
A prediction
would you take out that pen?
beforehand.
And would you roll it in your hands until you could see a message on one side? Do you see it?
What?
Now, I hope you have good glasses because it's really small print.
The prediction is actually
You
in his
selected
Sharpie.
a blue pick, a Jack of Diamonds, and number 47.
Oh my god. Such strong magic.
So where are you gonna keep this?
So anyway guys, I think I am really fooled by his performance. What do you think? Comment down below. Let's continue watching. I think he fooled Penn and Teller.
Trophy.
Maybe between the other two, but I don't know yet. They were watching pretty close.
Oh, they're gonna be so mad. So when did you come up with this trick?
Well, this trick I've been working 2 years on, and this trick was designed just for them.
Is it harder to fool them because they know you so well now?
I think that's what makes it interesting. They know a little bit about how I think, and I know a little bit about how they think. So it becomes sort of like a jiu-jitsu match mentally.
Right.
And wanted them to come up and see this one up close, because if it fools them, I want them to know they had the best view of this trick,
Yeah.
start to finish.
Okay,
Yes.
Paul. You gave Penn a pen. Let's see if Penn will give you a trophy.
Paul, how you doing?
I'm good.
4th time, and you have the guts to have us sit right up there in your face? You have got the goods. You are good. You are great, and you put terror in our hearts. And also today, you have me kind of going in my own little reverie. because you brought out those picks, you know? And I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a bass player. And now I mostly play jazz, bebop jazz. But you may not know this, but back in the late 70s, early 80s, I played a lot of punk. I would play my electric bass, my nice Rick, and I would play with a pick, and I would use so much force, you would not believe it. Not this gentle finger plucking.
The word
but
force
real
itself.
on that pick. It was a rough time, but now I play smoother jazz, bebop, not as rough and tough as it was there. But I'll tell you one thing, you gave me this pen, and you gave me the pen with a joke about my name. You said, here's a pen. When I was in grade school, it would be, hey, Penn, got a pencil. Hey, Penn, how's pencil? I should have an index of all those pen jokes that were told to me. I'd have over 50, maybe more than that. It was amazing. So those two things just rushed back on me on a nice nostalgic thing. And I want to tell you, Paul, if you did not fool us, we want to welcome you back on this show for your 5th time to try again. And I also want to tell you, Paul Gertner, if you did fool us, don't ever step on that stage again.
Okay, with all
So
of that,
let's see.
do you think that you fooled them?
Allison, you've got to work longer than 2 years on a trick to fool Penn and Teller.
Oh.
You guys got me.
Oh my
You nailed
God.
it.
See you next time.
Can't fool you.
So there you have it, guys. That was Paul Gertner on Penn and Teller Fool Us. Oh man, sorry to say this, but it's a very bad news for him not to fool Penn and Teller. But anyway, congratulations, Paul Gertner. If you're watching this, you actually fooled me. But when Penn mentioned all of those things, it made sense. And yes, Penn was right. You know, all those force in your guitar, and also when you pick a sharpies in your jacket. So it was so obvious. If you're a magician watching this, it's quite obvious, guys. You know, when Penn mentioned about the force, so it's a way for a magician to, for you to know the information, right? I'm not gonna dwell more on that. Okay, but anyway, it's quite obvious what Penn mentioned. And of course, the Sharpie was given after Penn mentioned the number 47. And also for Teller, I did not rewind it, but you know, this is the thing about video. You can actually rewind it and check it what really happened. But when you are there for a live magic show, you can't actually rewind your thoughts and decipher what would happen. Alright, so but again, Penn and Teller is actually the brains there. So you know, they're very good in deciphering that type of magic. So anyway, guys, if you did find something helpful, please do comment it down below. And if you find this video very helpful, please do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more of my magic videos. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And again, this is me, Reuben Lardizabal. See you in my next video.